Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy State, and we're back with another pack opening video. Got around 20k of them things. I'm just gonna go ahead and spend it all like I always do. See if we can get somebody. And basically, I just wanted to use this video kind of as a backdrop to talk about the league for a little while. Like I think it's been about a week since we started up. And I mean, it was rocky for the first few days, and I mean everything kind of smoothed itself out once kind of when I put the rule video, just kind of cleared things up for everybody, because I didn't really clarify things too much at the beginning, which is why there was so much confusion. And things were actually pretty smooth for a while. I mean, it's going all right now. Hit some rough patches, but that's how leagues are. Still got somebody vetoing trades. I don't know who it is. I wish 2K would tell you who it is so I can kick them out, but there's honestly nothing I can do. Just like if you try to make a trade, try to you know, make it as even as possible. Sometimes the game will accept it, sometimes it won't. I don't know why 2K just won't make it admin only, like an admin only option. But you know, 2K I guess knows what they're doing, I guess. Another thing I want to talk about is this 1-3-1 zone. For some reason, everybody except for like a handful of people run this 1-3-1 zone, and I honestly don't know why. Like, it's like, I mean, it's not unstoppable. Like, you can beat it. I think the main thing with that defense is that the game, like, your players don't really know how to react sometimes when people run 1-3-1 zone. It makes your teammates act stupid. Like, even if I call plays that I know work against a 1-3-1, I know break down a 1-3-1 zone, as soon as I call the play breaks down. Like, how does a play break down as soon as I call the signal? That doesn't make any sense. But, you know, I mean, teams in the NBA don't run a 1-3-1 zone, so I honestly don't know why it's in the game, nonetheless be as effective as it is. But so I was wondering, what do you guys think about this 1-3-1? I honestly was thinking about banning it, because I mean, I don't know, man. It's like that's probably the weakest defense in the game. Me personally, I used to run boxing one zone because it works really well against a team that has a superstar or a team that likes to drive to the basket. That's what I used to run back in the day when it was in the game, you know. But I'll throw a 3-2 or a 2-3 zone out there if I feel like I need to, but I really haven't come out in the zone a whole lot. I don't really run a whole lot of zone because I feel like it's kind of a crutch. Like, it leaves a lot of spots on the floor open, and I don't like having my defense kind of picked at like that by just leaving spots on the floor open for you to go ahead and get shots off. But you know, I was thinking about banning it. I still might, but I think for the rest of this season I might just go ahead and let it go. And depending on how we do, you know, like, I don't know, the whole plan was to get 2 seasons in. I don't know if I'm gonna do like, you know, if people want to go ahead and do season 2, we'll go ahead and run season 2, or maybe we go ahead and start up a new league and just have everybody pick different teams and run another season over there, see how that goes. But I tell you what, I mean, a lot of people have been asking me if to do fantasy draft. I don't do fantasy draft. Fuck fantasy draft. I don't do fantasy draft. I mean, when I play, I want to play with stock teams. That's how I do. I want to play with a stock team, so I don't feel the need to do a fantasy draft. Granted, yes, sometimes it is the best way to make everything fair, but the league isn't fair. Like, there's no reason a team like the Bobcats should compete with a team like the Thunder. That's just how it is. Like, fantasy draft definitely levels the playing field, but I don't like sitting there through a whole draft. To me, it's boring as hell. I'm not gonna do it. The only way that I would do it would be to, like, pretty much start, like, you know, make the league, start it up, make a fantasy draft, and pretty much just let the computers draft all the teams. You know, obviously I'll have my team, and I'll just let the computer draft all the teams, mine included. And then I'll just kind of open it up to have people jump in, pick a squad. Once you're on a team, you can't leave. Be like, okay, I jumped in as the Grizzlies. I don't like who they have, but the Rockets have this guy, and I want that team, so I'm just going to leave. And I'm not going to let that happen. that might be how I do it. If you guys want to, you know, definitely leave me your thoughts on, you know, a second season, how maybe we should do that, the 1-3-1 zone thing, if I should ban it. Let me know what you guys think down below, for sure. Also, well, I think that league might already be kicked off, so it doesn't really matter now. But I've been spending my VC, and I was really only planning on using this video as a backdrop, but I do end up pulling this boy Muggsy Bogues out the pack. And a while ago, I was honestly thinking about naming my pack opening series after Muggsy Bogues, because I was talking to somebody in the party, and they had actually pulled Muggsy Bogues out, and they was just talking about like how he's, you know, he's short, he really can't do nothing when he's on the court. And I was like, man, if I get Muggsy Bogues, I'm gonna go out there and get busy with him. I'm gonna do work with Muggsy, man. I see how hard it is, but I mean, everybody, you know, everybody bag on Muggsy Bogues, man. And I mean, he can be effective. You just can't be out there trying to do shit with him. You know what I'm saying? As awkward as that sounds. But the good thing about getting him is I'm actually one piece away from putting that Hornet squad together. Only person I'm missing is Larry Johnson. Fuck Swifty. And like, I'm gonna do a few more pack openings pretty soon. See if I can get that man out sometime, you know, put that whole team out there. I got everything else I need. And that in the Piston squad, I actually almost have those two teams done. So that's always a good look, man. And we're just gonna go ahead and check this boy's numbers out real fast. And I mean, other than I mean, he can't really shoot all that well, but he's got everything else. He's got the pass, he's got the speed, he's got the steal, can play a little bit of defense. So I really don't feel, you know, I really don't see why he can't be effective on the court, as long as, you know, I pick my spots with him.